One of the other things we want to explore here, of course, and Remy talked about it, is of course, battery-powered ships, hybrid, ships. We've all heard about Tesla's efforts to improve battery performance for electric cars. What's the key to maximizing battery power and energy efficiency for ships with hybrid propulsion systems? Yeah.
Now, energy storage is not my core competency here, but I can look at it from the software perspective. Yeah. One definite thing that has to be in place from the outset is advanced power management systems, but they have to be with self-learning capabilities that would be optimizing the energy consumption and distribution based on very specific operational requirements of if each different specific maritime operation and ship profile. And obviously here the industrial IoT and sensor technologies are key to achieve this as well.
Well, Thomas was saying sometimes you just have to, take a risk and be out there, and if you do, actually it not only can bring commercial benefits, but also from an employee standpoint, it can create a sense of excitement and attract bright people. I think that's what you were implying there. Heike, your thoughts on, battery technology, hybrid ships, and so forth. Thomas, yours, Oscar, Walter. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, just a quick look back to the history. So electric propulsion has been out there in the last many years. I think I've seen the number that about a bit more than 10% of the new builds today are driven by electrical drive. So it's rather sort of evolution than revolution. The next is batteries. It's hybrids, as we have seen already in some of the short sea applications, as well as probably in the next coming container new builds. But what I like to highlight here is that what we have heard a lot of today is increased the level of uncertainties. It's very difficult, obviously, to predict the future. And I think this, what we call the sort of flexibility when it comes to the ship design, that where electricity as well as software can help a lot to adjust this specific installation according to the specific conditions.
Yeah. Thomas, your thoughts on battery-powered electric propulsion?
I'm certain it will be, and it has been introduced already. You have companies like Eidesvik and others who've been in the forefront there. So I'm certain it will come. It will most likely come in stages that you will utilize it more on type of ancillary engines or on thrusters or what have you. But so I'm sure it will come, but to what extent and when is difficult to say. But I do believe it will be more in, call it, the local, regional areas to start off with, as you have seen already today.
Yeah, Walter, yeah.
I agree with that. It is already there in a small scale, and it will come. And I think what Christina said is important. The more mix of energy sources we have, the more important it is also to have a good power management and power usage management. And I think that's what it is, where it is being used today and will be used more in the future to take peaks. And also, like we saw on the Grieg Star example recently, to charge the battery when you load the cargo with a crane. That kind of applications are already there. But you need power management systems which are much more intelligent, that can manage this whole cluster of sources.